Hello and welcome to this AV-LAN review of the UD7007 Blu-ray player. We're going to talk to you about the features of this Blu-ray player, its picture and sound quality, and how well it's put together, showing you inside it and its setup menus.
So you can see that's the silver gold finish, and it's also available in black. Both these finishes complement, and the style complements Marantz's current range of home cinema receivers. Now, the UD7007 is a universal disc player, and by that they mean it will play a wide range of different discs. So it will play CDs, it will play DVDs, Blu-rays, but it will also play Super Audio CDs and DVD audio. And there really is an emphasis here with this machine, linked into Marantz's hi-fi heritage of high quality 2-channel music playback. The SACD and DVD audio are big parts of that, but also the fact that it's got balanced XLR outputs and quite a good audio output stages, analog output stages, which we'll show you shortly. It's got a pure direct mode as well, and it's also, when you buy it from us, we make this multi-region not just for DVD, but we give you the option of having USB sticks to change it the Blu-ray region to A, B or C. Now this could be wiped out by a future firmware update, but currently it does let you do that. It's got very, very quick loading times as well. We were very impressed by just how quickly it loads a disc, and we'll show you here. It is pretty speedy compared to other machines on the market, and certainly Marantz's previous machines. The other thing that's about this machine compared to their previous ones is the picture quality is much improved. So it's not just the sound that they've improved here, it's also the picture is very sharp, very spot on with Blu-rays. It'll do 3D Blu-rays as well. Here you can see playing pretty damn quick.
Now we're going to show you under the lid of the UD7007 Blu-ray player.
So here you can see it compared to the cheaper model, the UD5007. You see that big audio board on top of the video board, which is improved as well. It has extra shielding around the transport that reduces noise, and a much better tray as well. So a different transport mechanism. And the video board's much bigger and has twin HDMI outputs, as well as there's a coaxial digital out. So that's the shielding around the actual tray. This is the power supply. This is probably one of the weaker points. It's a very basic power supply. It has an RS-232 COM port for control, custom install, infrared in and out as well. Here's the audio board. You can see a lot of, that's underneath it, it's the video board. The audio board's got a lot of components on it, as well as those balanced and unbalanced phono connections. So an awful lot, and this is a big improvement on there's a Denon version of the same machine. The Denon machine doesn't have this kind of audio circuitry, so much better. Now on the back panel you can see those connections again. So you've got the RS-232, Marantz's own remote control bus in and out, infrared in and out, and there the XLR balanced output. So if you've got a high quality stereo amp, you could use this in two setups. You have two setups in the room, perhaps high quality hi-fi system and home cinema. This is a sort of ideal machine. Then you've also got the networking port on the back there as well, which you can use to plug into your local network. Here we show you the menus. There's not an awful lot of settings in it. There's not really an awful lot that you need, but there's different things like auto standby, energy saving mode. Whether you want HDMI control on, we recommend having that off if you're not using it, because it can cause some problems with compatibility with different things. You can update the firmware, which they're pretty proactive. There's normally updates for them out of the box, although if you buy it from us, we do try and ship it with the latest firmware on when we make it multi-region for DVD. We also update the firmware for you as well. You have different rating controls there if you don't want certain discs to be played in it. You want control over that. And here's where you set up all the different networking, whether you're going to have it on a DHCP server. We recommend having a fixed IP address if you're having any networking issues. You can have two of these machines as well if you wanted in the same room. There's the facility to do that, which is quite useful. Here's the picture settings. You can set what type of television, although most people it's just going to be set to the auto standard 16:9. You can change different HDMI outputs for its twin HDMI outputs. You could, if you've got an older amp and you've got a 3D TV, you can have the audio going straight to your amp and the picture going straight to your TV if you've got an amp that doesn't do 3D pass through. You can switch off the twin outputs if you're not using them. I'd recommend doing that just to save any problems. If you're just using it through your amp, just set it to that. And you can switch off the 3D output as well if you don't want to use that too. It defaults to output bitstream through coaxial. You also want it set to bitstream for HDMI if you're going to use True HD decoding and DTS master audio on your amp. You want that as bitstream. Here are the network settings. Now, one of the interesting things about this machine is it can play an awful lot of different video formats. We couldn't actually find something that it wouldn't play. That's not to say there won't be. But we tried various different things. Audio as well, it will do FLAC 192, it will do WAV 192, it plays MP3, it plays Windows Media Audio, a wide range of things. It's pretty quick as well. You can see there you just click on something on your NAS drive. Now, not all NAS drives are the same. You can see how we're using Ready NAS Duo. That one does support pretty much everything you throw at it, but a lot on the market they won't do certain formats. They won't do FLAC, or they won't let you browse by folder, so you can't do WAV files. They really are quite varied, the different NAS drives and NAS sharing software, so it is a bit tricky to find one that works, but that one we know does work. Video files, it'll play raw VOB files, it'll play MKV files, it'll play M2TS, including a copy of Blu-ray that's bit for bit accurate. It'll play that, and also do 24 frames, which previous generations of Marantz machines wouldn't do. MP4 files, MPEG-2 files, AVI files that are sort of thing, XVID or something like that. Everything that we tried it played. You can see here it's playing one of our videos, one of our video reviews. No problem. And the other feature it's got Netflix built in, and it has YouTube as well. And again, it plays this really well. It'll even do HD. And you can see here we'll search for one of our videos. You just type in what you want to search for. I mean, it's not going to be as quick as using a computer, but it's not far off. And there's more and more things now on YouTube. Some full-length films on there, so you can watch those. And in high quality. This is going to be higher quality potentially than hooking up a computer to your AV setup. So something maybe for the future. But again, here it plays pretty quick, streaming that. Now, onto the pros and cons for the UD7007. It's got absolutely fantastic sound quality from its analog outputs for playing CDs and SACDs. That was what we were struck by. That if that's what you care about, if you're buying this to replace your CD player, or as a good quality CD player, an SACD player, it is absolutely fantastic, and it's well worth spending the extra over the cheaper machines for those high quality analog outputs. However, if you're just using the decoding on your amp and you're going to hook it up digitally, then there's no benefit with this machine over the cheaper machines, because it's exactly the same in terms of it just passes the bit stream out to your amp. But if you're using in the analog outs, then it is worth that. The build quality is good. It has got partially an aluminium panel, and it does feel quite weighty as well, which is good. Good thing when you spend this kind of money. The networking features are the best we've seen. The ability to play different file types, to do 24 frames. You could, in theory, have all your Blu-rays copied to a NAS drive, and then just play the raw MT2S files off that. You wouldn't even have to put a disc in it. And for that, it's very, very good. Of course, you've got the ability to do it if you want to. On the con side, not much. Really, there isn't much. The only thing I would slightly say is it's a shame that the front panel, the two bits left and right of the actual aluminium bit that you can see on there, are plastic and not metal, whereas on their higher end premium models they are metal. I suppose they've done that because it matches their whole range of home cinema amplifiers, but it's a shame they're not metal. Apart from that, there really isn't an awful lot wrong with it. It plays off a USB stick and NAS drive very well. It's multi-region for Blu-ray, which is one of the first machines we've been able to offer to do that. It's multi-region for DVD, and it plays almost anything you throw at it. We couldn't get it to not play something. So in that regard, absolutely fantastic. And the picture quality is spot on. The sound quality is spot on for the money. It's detailed. It's very, very good. We heartily recommend this machine.
That's the end of our review of the Marantz UD7007 Blu-ray player. If you'd like to find out more information about this unit or purchase it or see more video reviews, please visit our website avland.co.uk. Thank you for watching.